It's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Typically, it's mid.
Is he? Well, he may not be more. At one time was he?
Oh yeah, the two youngest ones in here are his. So he's produced. Okay. But that's helping to pay. So getting the numbers are coming right. Yeah. So this is about. Yeah, he'll sit on it. That's so fun. Yes. Yeah, if you look at his back, it's very, it's lighter gray.
Right, that's what I know.
Yeah, he's a silverback. That's one yeah, I can't.
How are we doing? Woo! Snack time. Mmm.
Thank you. Sorry. No, anything. That's what I told him too. And Vicky, did your research study? Go around looking for rules right now.
Ready to go on the tram? You want to go on the tram ride? Yeah. Yeah. How's the hair?
So it's been a little windy, and they had migrated up to the very tops of the hilltop, so you wouldn't have seen them earlier. But we're going to be coming back around this way into East Africa, where they're hanging out, and spend some time with them near the end of our tour. So we get to look forward to this big 60-acre field habitat at that end portion of our tour today. Northern white rhino here left on this planet. There you go. They are part of the Mammoth Conservation Hub. Majority of the animals here at the safari park, they are part of an SSP, or a species survival plan. Oh, I have some radio traffic. I like them. Around the field. We've got the giraffe hanging out towards the top of the field with the ellipse and waterbuck antelope. But we have a couple right up next to our pathway here, so we're going to migrate just a little further forward and hang out with two of the lady Maasai giraffes off to our pattern. This can help them blend in by mimicking the sunbeams of light coming through the leaves of the tree.
You see him?
Watch for the females still munching on leaves. You might get a view of their very long, interesting tongues. Giraffe tongues can reach the distance from your fingertips to your elbow. They are prehensile, which means they have the ability to reach up and wrap around the leaves, and they're dark in coloration to act as a sunscreen since their tongues are out for such a long period of time during the day. Lucky for us, the male's also out in great view. He's coming up on our driver's side. You can usually differentiate him from the females because he's the tallest and he's got those extra dark spot patterns. In reality, he just wants to look extra handsome for all the pretty ladies he shares his space with. You may notice he's hanging out next to some perfectly trimmed trees off to our driver's side here. There's about 5 of them, all trimmed at the same height. That is thanks to those giraffes. They come out to manicure these trees at least once a day, but it's usually more than that because it gives them an extra food option and in turn creates nice little shade trees for everybody else to hang out under. It can get pretty hot here at the safari park, so these animals know to go seek those shady trees when it's just a little too warm. Off to our driver's side towards the back of the tram, we've got the small springbok. They get their name from a behavior they do called pronking, where they spring into the air to show off their fitness. And then next to our pathway and kind of spread all towards the front of the tram are my favorite antelope, the gemsbok. They're the ones with the gray colored coats. They have the really awesome facial markings called threat masks and long slender horns on their heads. They're taking on this overall intimidating look because they don't have a lot of resources available to them and their herd mates, and they definitely don't want to share with others. So they're going to try to deter them from coming in and together, the sable antelope. These dark brown coats to help them camouflage into their more lush green environment. And those few lying down together in that little grass patch, they are forming an alert circle, where they're all keeping eyes out in different directions for any potential predators that may be coming their way. Up on the hill above them, kind of to the right, are these large tan antelopes. They're pretty spread out. Those are the Patterson's eland. They are the largest antelope out here, and they are the most well adapted to move around into many different environments. As we continue forward, you'll see another large animal, the Cape buffalo. They are going to be one of the fiercest animals out here because they will defend against predators. The Cape buffalo will do this by circling up with its herd mates, using their horns for protection. But the reason their horns curve inwards rather than straight up is so they're not poking each other in the meantime. There is safety in numbers, so you want as many friends watching your back as possible. So keep your eyes peeled primarily off to the driver's side in order to get the best views of the animals living out here. Ugandan cob. A more rusty coloration to their coats will help them camouflage into a more green environment. Again, predators don't see color. Up against the other edge of the habitat, you've got some sparring with some roan antelope males. Hopefully we'll get an up-close view of them, but this is very common. They are a very territorial species, so it's always fun when we get a chance to see them in action.
There's a zebra way up there, right there.
We are going to come to a stop once we reach the top here, as it provides one of my favorite views in the park. I do want to mention, though, it does get a little extra windy up here, so hang on to those loose items. Going to work in a very similar fashion. It's an intimidation tactic. Typically, in their case, they're going to be intimidating their own herd mates in order to get that best. And here at the safari park, we have over 1,800 acres. About half of it is dedicated to the conservation of plants. Because without plants, we don't have shelter.
There, one right there.
We talked about their stripes, but the fact that they're males and the fact that zebras have a very strict social hierarchy is going to lead to a lot of dominance behaviors going on. You'll see these boys nipping, bucking, and vocalizing with one another in order to show each other who is boss. Typically when I'm doing tours, I keep my windows rolled out, and the other down below, those large tan antelopes. Even a couple of the babies right next to our pathway. Hard to tell that they're babies though. They're about a year old, and they are growing like little weeds.
He's inside over there.
Larger species, their little ones are going to grow very, like I said, a lot can change. Not only with the animal behaviors, but every time you come, you may have a different tour guide. And that makes for a really unique experience. We all start off with the same basic information, but we get to work it in however we choose. We get to talk about what we connect with, and it makes it for a really nice time out here. So I do hope that the next time you come to visit an antelope, there is one baby in the mix. Raise your hand if you see that little baby down below. The different car does. So maybe if we kind of stop here, you have the giraffes, we'll get to them again. But little baby is down on the downward slope, following close to mom. This little one is only a month old. Really happy to see this little one thriving out here with its herd mates. Typically, baby antelope are going to be tucked or hidden away for the first few weeks of their lives. And that's going to be done by their mothers to keep them safe and out of the view of predators, giving them the best chance at survival. I'm going to move up just slightly because you can really see the tongues on these giraffes. These ladies are munching on all the leaves here. You even have one of the younger females off to your driver's side. These still are the Maasai giraffe. We talked about their spots, their tongues, but something we didn't mention are the very large eyeballs on the giraffe. They get the nickname the watchtowers of the savannah, not only because of their height advantage, but also because of that great eyesight. They can see predators coming from about 2 miles away. So the animals out here know. I pointed out again because we use reclaimed water to fill this lagoon, as well as for the irrigation of them. We found that they've been extremely successful. We've had over 100 southern white rhino babies born here. We enter in on your passenger side, look up on the hill behind the shade structure, so it looks like there's at least 30 of them out there. You can pick out one of them, watch their ears. Their ears can move independently of one another, so one ear can face forward while the other ear faces backwards. They're going to act like little satellite dishes, collecting all that sound, because rhinos don't have the greatest eyesight. They're going to rely much more on their hearing and their sense of smell. Looks like some of the rhinos are also hanging out with the giraffes, so you'll get another view of them. Quite a few of those giraffes hanging out in the little valley between the two main hilltops. Kind of get centered and spend a moment with them here. You can even see the littlest one, who's currently closest to the tree, and he's going to be the smallest, of course. Blue Penny is about 6 months old, and typically baby giraffes can reach upwards of about 6 feet tall. Because if your mom is 18 feet tall, it's going to be pretty important that they can reach up and nurse from mom, getting all those necessary nutrients.
Mason, stop. Give them to me now if you're not going to stop.
As we come around, I am seeing some behavior sprinting across the field, doing this kind of with a little stylized jump. So definitely watch for that. I really, truly have not seen that before. That's a special opportunity there. So they're going to be females out here. They're that two-toned brown.
Say hi, baby.
And if you ever see them up close, it looks like they have little high heels on. They have a little black stripe on the back of their back legs.
And so I'm just like,
If you look off in the distance, you can see a few other species. Again, 60 acres out here. If you want a beautiful view to end off your night, there is a lookout point which overlooks that portion of the habitat. I'm happy to give you directions. So it was really special when we were able to have these ladies come join us here at Lion Camp. They are usually sleeping as lions do. They can sleep upwards of about 21 hours of the day. But these ladies are very playful. You'll see them running around. They will even pounce on one another from time to time. But it looks like we get to head on into the station now. So as we do so, I just ask that you remain seated until we come to our full and complete stop. When we do,
It's spinning.
When it comes to judging food, y'all are either to look out for each other, even if it does get a bit crowded.
see the kitty? Hey, baby.
I'll probably see him a week from Friday at Rabbits.